let me now go into some privacy settings, because that's kind of important, security and privacy settings. Here, you can show how your profile and network information will be viewed. So one of the very important things is making sure that your connections are protected. For example, you really don't want everybody else to be farming your connections. So I have set it so that only I can see my connections. That is my recommended setting. Because in the past, when I first started, I noticed that people were connecting with me and then farming my connections. In other words, they would then seek a connection with somebody else and say, hey, I know Dr. Hasib, and so you should connect with me. Before you know it, they're starting to market to those people. That is a deadly no-no, because you will lose your connections if you don't protect them. So I have done that. Then profile visibility and all that. So go through these settings and set them exactly the way you want it. Same thing with the way the ads are done, and same thing with the way the connections are done. I have had it where anybody can invite me to connect, mainly because you don't want to restrict your connections too much, because if you restrict your connections, your reach will shrink, because number of connections makes a huge difference in your global reach. So I have right now about 11,500 connections, and I recommend that this is one of the things that you should religiously grow.